come along while I spit Patron on this microphone. Watch out, I'm in the zone, worth for everything I own. Life is March Madness, one mistake, then you go. Yeah, I had a stroke, but your boy still rhyming. And fresh got locked, but the squad still wildin'. Catch me in any city in the hood, we grindin'.
All right, so the next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is Edgar Berlanga. He kept his first round knockout streak intact, improving it to 16. 16 first round knockouts in a row. He's 16-0. So let's do this right here. This is Instagram. This is Edgar Berlanga's Instagram, and you can, get a quick look at the finish, which is basically how he took out Ulysses Sierra, I believe. Ulysses Sierra was a sparring partner for Andre Ward. He's been in there with Howie Munguia. He's been in there with some other guys. No one's ever knocked him out before, and Berlanga did it in the first round. So, Trill Dollar Bill, what's your thoughts on Edgar Berlanga and the knockout streak?
That's how I feel. He's coming through and he's robbing the game. He's robbing the game. We got a new star for the Puerto Rican Day Parade.
Yes.
All his fights, listen, all his fights is going to be during the Puerto Rican Day Parade. Puerto Rico, stand up. Y'all got another star. Didn't think it was going to happen in a while. Listen, Tito Trinidad, Miguel Cotto, this kid is using the blueprint that Danny Garcia should have used. This kid is going to be a major, major, major star. This is right here. This is what Bob does. Kudos to Bob Earn, because this is what he does. And I think he's doing a great job building this kid's star power. I like the energy from this kid, and he's not believing the hype. He's working, and I'm seeing the difference in his body. His change went from like a little puffy to now he's chiseling up. You know what I'm saying? He's putting that work in the gym. He's not playing with it. It's not a game with it. Everybody's supporting this kid. He has my support. Shout outs to him. I think he's amazing. He's going to go 20-0. 21st round knockouts. Even though he don't want to. He wants to test himself. He wants to go. He wants to get more rounds, and that's what I like to see. He don't want you to keep putting him in there with no powder puffs and no stiffs and in there. He wants to do rounds. He's like, put me in there with some guys, and I like the kid. We got a new star.
So Trill, man,
we got a new star.
It's just interesting that you have that mask on your head, just conveniently.
I was working.
And you're advertising as you're robbing people.
So they know where they can buy their stuff back.
You saying hit by, you been struck by.
No.
It is right here. No, so that reminded me of a story, and I know I told Trill this story. So, so my sister was coming from work in Ashmont. She was coming from Ashmont Station, and she was walking up the street, and it was nighttime. And she called me after this incident, and then I went to go get her. But she said this guy, she didn't think he had a gun, but he had his hand in his pocket, and he was like, "Give me your money. If you run, I'm gonna shoot you." And she was like, "I'm not giving you nothing," and she kept walking. And he was like, "Lady, I got a gun. You better give me your money. I'm gonna shoot you." And she said, "Well, I guess you're gonna have to shoot me because I'm not giving you no money." And he said, "Look, let me tell you something. When a man has a gun and he asks you for your money, you give it to him." And so then she said this. He said, "You lucky I'm a gentleman robber, else I'll kill you right now." And then he walked away.
He called his bluff. He called his bluff.
He said, "I'm a gentleman robber." When she told me that, I was dying.
Oh man!
Shout out, gentlemen. It's a gangster and a gentleman. You know what I mean?
He's a gentleman. He wouldn't have been trying to rob a woman.
Exactly. He wouldn't be trying to rob a female in the first place. No women, no kids.
Oh man! All right, G. What was your thoughts on Berlanga?
Yo, unfortunately, I missed the fight, but from the Instagram post, it looked like that dude was a Ciara. Ciara tried to pull a Pulev, but Berlanga wouldn't let him. You know what I mean? So, like, dude looked like he was about to run away for real, but Berlanga caught him, man. So, salute to this brother. You know, I agree 1,000% with Trail. Like, I do like how he raps Puerto Rico. The fact that he's from New York. Well, he's from Brooklyn, right?
I think so,
like, yeah, I think he's gonna be a huge star. You know what I mean? Like over there. So, man, he just all he has to do is just keep doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
And he got that whole island behind him, man, which is dope, especially around like New York. And not to mention, Philly's like right around the corner too. So, you know, like those are two large Puerto Rican populations. So, my man could
he was hanging out with. He went to Puerto Rico to visit and was hanging out with the great Tito Trinidad too.
And they were showing him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
put that arm on him.
Yeah.
Put an arm on him. Let him be seen with him. That's what he did. Tito let him be seen with him. Walked around the island with him, holding him like this. You know what I'm saying?
You know, he right now.
I saw the picture.
I mean, man,
let him know it's official.
You know what I mean?
Let him know he co-signed him. He co-signed him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, big facts, man. So this is good for Puerto Rico right now. Any drop, right. You know what I mean? So yeah, salute to Edgar, man, for holding it down for all my boxing bros PR. You know what I mean?
All right, Ned.
Yeah, yo, Edgar, he been doing this thing, man. Like his last fight, like, and you know, he's young, he's coming up, and his fight's been like back to back. He fought in like September, October, or maybe even August, but he fought like recently, and now he's just knocking heads out, and he's doing it in exquisite fashion. And the last time I said he needs to fight, you know, to make him his coming out party, you know, y'all know what I mean. Him becoming a star, he need to fight Daniel Jacobs in Madison Square Garden, bring out the whole Brooklyn, bring out the Bronx, bring out all the boroughs to see this. It'll be big for them, but the kid
has a moment.
I give you credit. Finally, you said something that made sense. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it.
Oh, thank you. Nah, the kid's amazing, yo.
Baby,
I'm a fan, and he has a whole state behind him. He has a whole country behind him. Got a lot of people behind him, and the kid got a lot of talent. And I just want to see where he goes from here. I can't wait till he gets a real challenge and shows off who he really is. He's a great addition to the boxing world. So
Puerto Rico, stand up, man. Somebody got to make me some seafood pastelitos, man, because it's about to go down, man. It's about to go down.
Hey, listen, man. So when it comes to these fighters, we had Felix Trinidad. Then when he left, there was a drought for a little bit. And people were wondering who was going to like take the mantle. There was Miguel Cotto was coming up, and I think there was Juan Manuel Lopez. Like like a lot of people thought it would be Lopez, but Lopez ended up having issues, and Miguel Cotto. And so once Miguel Cotto was done, there was like this drought, and then a lot of people thought it would be Felix Verdejo. And if you didn't see what happened to Felix Verdejo last night, it was a microcosm of his career. It's just like talented, potential, dropped the guy twice, and then ends up getting stopped. It's just what happens.
Tough break for me. Yeah, hasn't been the same since that motorcycle accident.
Yeah, and so it's tough to see, but a lot of people thought it would be him. But even before the fight, I texted the group. I said he had potential, but he never lived up to it. Like they were gassing him, like he might fight Teofimo. I was like,
they scheduled for him to fight Teofimo during Puerto Rican Day Parade just coming up. You know what I'm saying? That was supposed to be the next fight.
I wasn't excited. I just didn't feel it because
Hey, I gave him a chance. I was like, hey, guys. He's on the card.
Even when it started off good, I wasn't buying it, yo. It just unfortunate. It's an unfortunate break for Felix Verdejo. but Edgar Berlanga feels different. I don't want to jump the gun on Edgar Berlanga, but he feels different. If he feels not just like the guy they're pushing, but he feels like he wants it. Like Trill said, it's like he's with Trinidad. But you know, he got the cosigns that are big. He got Fat Joe, he got Felix Trinidad. Like those are two big major cosigns for a fighter. But also he wants it. Like you can see he wants it. He embraces it. Like even with Sierra, like Ulysses Sierra, he was saying like before they got into the fight, Sierra was like saying all the guys he'd been in the ring with, he was like, yo, they're not me. Like, you never been in a ring with me. Like, and to just see like I'm like, dog, I like that. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need. And not only that, he finished them in the first round. So, you know, I'm very excited about him. Puerto Rico, we excited about him. But, you know, we don't want to get too, we got too happy before. But I like the fact. I thought I'm gonna have to, like Tristan, I thought we would have to wait a little bit longer, but I like the fact that we got Edgar Berlanga in the clip. I like that.
Sounds good. Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please check us out on Instagram and Twitter. Please check us out on Instagram and Twitter. Please check us out on Instagram and Twitter. That was a glitch. And also check out our podcast on all major streaming services. We are the Boxing Bros.
We want Edgar Berlanga versus Jalen Love in New York next year.
Easy money. Berlanga. Easy money.
We could have been flawless, flying enough to make people's mouths drop jawless. How can 2 years be erased in 1 August? And you know I have my pride, so I had to get brolic. All in all, I can't call it. Just know you're my queen. Wish I was denim, cause then I be in your jeans. Can't fight fate, and you've been loving me since your teens. But when you can't move forward, you gotta wipe your slate clean.